This is Jamie from Kona, and today we're going to walk through how to properly use the smoke tube and why to use the smoke tube. First, you got to choose which pellets you want to use. So with our Kona variety pack, it comes with 8 1-pound varieties, which is perfect if you're going to use smoke tube or any small electric grill. Okay, so here are the 8 varieties we have. We've got hickory, cherry, sweetwood, apple, mesquite acacia, or acacia, as a lot of people say, supreme blend, oak, and our world famous premium blend. So why do we have 8 varieties? Well, these are just like a seasoning. You're gonna choose which wood pellet you want to use based on what you're cooking, right? So if you're cooking chicken, for example, there's a few options that work best with chicken. If you're cooking red meat, we've got some other ones that enhance the flavor much better with red meat. And let me just walk through those with you really quick. So our mildest version is probably the apple. And this really works well with poultry, white meats, fish, things like that, as well as our oak. Okay, so if you're gonna do something and you don't like a lot of smoke flavor, you just want a little hint of smoke flavor, maybe a little sweetness, these would be your 2 options to choose. Now, if you're gonna do like a jerk chicken, this is what you want to go with, sweetwood. It's mild, but it gives a really unique flavor. And honestly, if you ever go to Jamaica, you'll see that the wood they use in their jerk seasoning is called sweetwood. So it's a type of a beech tree. Now, this is not a pure beech blend. I don't want to get it wrong. I don't want people to think that we have trees from Jamaica here, but this is excellent for kind of a unique flavor like a jerk season or a curry season chicken or something like that. What I really like to do with this one is the red meats. Okay, it's, typically people think of mesquite as being like a very strong flavor, but with the mesquite acacia, it's not strong, but it's a robust, rich flavor. So it really enhances the flavor that you get in the meats, and you don't have to worry about it overpowering your meat and being too smoky tasting. Supreme blend is going to be a little bit more smoky than this one here. And the hickory I would put in the same class. So these are again going to be great with your red meats. They're also good with chicken. If you like a more smoky flavor, you could definitely use these with chicken or fish as well. But just know that these are going to give a more hearty, smoky flavor than you would typically get with some of the other woods. Last but not least is our premium blend. This is the one that's basically perfect for everything. We've got some very special woods in here. You won't find these anywhere else. A lot of people will have a premium blend or a competition blend. It's nothing like this. This is going to be, in my opinion, one of the best ones you could ever use. So try it out. Tell us what you think. If you disagree, please let us know. Okay, so here is our smoker tube. This is a 12-inch smoker tube. As you notice, we've got the diamond pattern in here. And if you look at it, right, if you look at the triangle shape, you'll see that triangle shape on old airplanes or the Ferrari inlets. That's kind of where we got the idea. But we also thought, well, what if air is blowing in this direction, right? You'll get more airflow in, having a triangle that way. So the whole purpose of the diamond shape was to try and maximize airflow and make sure that the pellets are burning at a nice, consistent temperature. It's a diamond pattern. We also offer the standard round hole pattern smoker tube, and this one is effective as well. So this is a 12-inch smoker tube, and if you're only going to smoke something for, half hour, an hour even, you don't need to fill it all the way up, right? Just filling it up, 1/3 of a cup to a 1/2 a cup would only be to about here, and that's gonna smoke for a good at least 25 to 40 minutes. But if you're gonna do like whole chicken, or you're gonna smoke a brisket or something like that, you're gonna want to fill the tube up so that you can maximize the amount of smoke that you get over that period of time that you're grilling or smoking your food. So how to use? First, we've got to add the pellets. We're going to go with our universal premium blend, which is, of course, one of my favorites. And you're just going to dump them in. Sometimes you spill a little bit, but that's okay. So you probably don't want to fill it up more than this amount here. If you're going to fill it up all the way for a long smoke, that's plenty of room. so that when you lay it flat, the pellets don't fall out. Ways to ignite the pellets. Way number one is with a butane torch. If you're gonna cold smoke or something like that, you're definitely gonna wanna use this. And personally, this is my favorite way to do it because you have a little bit more control lighting the pellets. The other way is to turn the grill on. So you're gonna turn the grill to high, and that would be, burning. And say after 10 or 15 minutes or so, these pellets would be smoking and you'd be good to go. At that point in time, I would likely turn this side off because you don't want these just to flame up and burn out. You want them to smoke and smolder. So you just want to have it on long enough to cause the pellets to ignite and smoke, and you don't want these burning in an open flame. Just a lot of smoke is fine. But we're going to use the butane torch, so let's do that. So the key is to actually, get them burning pretty good. You don't want the pellets to just be sort of lit. You want to light them, let them burn for a good couple of minutes at least, so that they actually turn to coal. So you want hot coals of pellets in there, and that way it can keep continuing to burn. So I'm just going to hold this here for about a minute, and then I'm going to let the flames just keep burning on it for another couple of minutes, and then we'll blow it out, and then it will be all primed and ready to go. Okay, so now I'm just going to let that burn, hopefully for 2 minutes. If it goes out in less than 2 minutes, we'll reignite it and let it burn a little bit more, just to make sure that everything's primed and ready to go. The pellets have been burning now for a good 3 minutes. So at this point, all you need to do is just blow it out. And there you go, there's your smoke generation. Good to go. Now, if you're gonna do cold smoking, obviously you're gonna leave everything off, and you're gonna put your cheese or your almonds or whatever you wanna do here. And then you're gonna close the lid and be good to go. If you're gonna do something like chicken, you're grilling a chicken or you're grilling steak or what have you, cauliflower, you're gonna wanna put that on this side of the grill and have the grill heat set on this side, okay? And you're gonna ideally wanna leave this side off, right? Because if you've got a lot of heat under here, it's gonna ignite all the pellets, gonna burn it all off, and you're not gonna get a good quality smoke out of these pellets, and you're not gonna really taste it that much in your chicken or your steak. The other option you could do is you could put this smoke tube up here on your warming rack. And that way you've got a lot more space under here to keep using your grill. And also it gets it further away from the heat if you're cooking a lot of food on here and you need all the burners on. So that way you're not reigniting the pellets. They're allowed to smolder and smoke like this. So